Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nerd Grid. I'm B, and I'm here with the boy Nas.
Yo, what's going on?
We're here to talk about, the new Pokemon news that just came out this morning. We might
Out
be a
of
little
nowhere.
Yes, we're kind of late, but everyone else is late because this is just random. We weren't expecting it. Kind of a weird day to happen too, honestly. But
All right.
so there are like a couple of Pokemon that got announced besides the ones that we already know. I think
We had four. We had four officially announced, but we already knew about Yamper. We're not even gonna waste our time talking about Yamper. Yamper's cool. He's adorable. Don't want to hate, but everybody knows the deal with him already.
Yeah, he was in the E3 demos, so not really much of a worry. I think the first one that we should definitely talk about is Alcremie.
Alcremie, the cream Pokemon. This has been probably the biggest talking point, or one of the bigger talking points. Yeah. Everyone's been talking about this thing.
I don't know if it's been Wooloo levels though, but it's definitely been up there in terms of the Pokemon this generation.
Well, the thing is, everyone's been talking about this thing with like mixed messages. Wooloo was all positive. Some people Some people are hating on Alcremie because they're like, oh, it's the other stock, like, Vanillux or Slurpuff, the stupid, food Pokemon that they make every generation. I like Alcremie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Especially, we'll get to his we'll get to his other form. I love his other form.
His other form. So he's a fairy Pokemon, or she, depending on whatever gender you get. But the category is
pure fairy type, which is a really good typing.
I think this is the only fairy Pokemon that's been announced so far.
No. There's also the grass thing. I'm forgetting
Gossifleur
in its name already. Gossifleur and its evolution. Those are fairy, if I remember correctly. Those are grass fairy. I believe. I could be wrong.
No, it's just grass. Weird than that.
Oh, they're pure grass. Oh, well, then this is the first fairy.
Yeah.
You're right.
No, I had to.
Excuse me, people.
Check because I was like, he might actually be right, but
yeah, because they just look like fairies. The ability is Sweet Veil, which is an alright ability. Prevents you from going to sleep or being put to sleep.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is nice
for those, like, I guess the psychic type Pokemon, right? I think that's like the most common. If I want to, or grass too.
No, grass types because it's sleep powder and spore.
Let's see what else.
For those that don't know, between the two of us, I'm the big like competitive battling buff, like Smogon and Pokemon Showdown, all that good stuff. Nate here, he's still learning. I'm teaching him.
I'm a filthy casual. I gotta get back into it. I've only played like the first 3 gens, and I tried to play Gen 7, but it was kind of too boring for me.
All right, so just looking through at everything that I can gather from what we have here, I don't really care about the in-game like Dex info. It's definitely gonna be your typical fairy like cleric type Pokemon with like Heal Bell or Aromatherapy. It's gonna have some healing moves like Wish, and it's gonna be your standard support type Pokemon. Now, there's a big thing to talk about this Pokemon later, because this is one of 3 Pokemon that got announced that have a new mechanic to them. But we'll come back to that. We want to talk about some of the other new Pokemon before we talk about that. All right, so let's get to my boy Roly-Coly.
Roly-Coly, he's definitely the Geodude of this gen. Like, I want to say he's gonna have 2 more evolutions after this.
Yeah, well, Geodude's gonna be there too, because all the Kanto Pokemon are gonna be there. But he'll be the new one alongside him.
They always find one. I actually like the whole like backstory about it. It's kind of interesting.
I like his design. A lot of people were trying to get on my boy Roly-Coly. I like Roly-Coly's design. How he's got the one wheel underneath him. He reminds me of that one enemy from Kirby that Kirby could turn into like tire or wheel Kirby with. He looks like him. And I like him automatically just because of that.
Currently, his backstory is like everyone would use him for coal like 100 years ago, which is kind of dope. Like, It just seems like he's going to be a very common Pokemon.
Yeah, he'll be a common sight in like caves and deserts and stuff like that. He's got a brand new ability.
He has Steam Engine, right?
Steam Engine, which what this does, I've seen some sources say it raises it by 2, raises it by 3. I don't know what the official website here says. I haven't looked at it yet, but
let me just read it real quick. It's a Pokemon with this ability will get a speed stat boost if it's hit with a fire or water type move during battle. It just said drastically.
Oh, that's plus 3 then. Oh, that's actually a big deal. It makes sense because, rock types are usually very slow. Now, here's the thing. When we're talking about like rock types and setup like that, usually people think about rock polish, but that takes up a move slot. Not like rock types need a whole lot of moves. All you need is Earthquake, Stone Edge, and then, I don't know, something else like a steel type move like Iron Head or Heavy Slam or something like that in terms of like your competitive play, and you're good. And even in game, that setup works perfectly fine, and we'll see you through the game.
Look, all that I'm hoping that it's not as useless as my boy Aaron.
You gotta let go. You gotta stop.
And this reference will make sense when we're doing our Poke MMO playthrough.
You gotta stop. Let my boy live.
That boy is useless. I hope he's not useless too. I really want him to be good.
I do want my boy Roly-Coly. I'm trying to remember the name. Yeah. Roly-Coly. I really hope Roly-Coly too. Or not so much that he's good, but that he evolves into something that is really good. Because he's too small to be a final form. There's no way. They're not going carbink this boy. He's gonna evolve into something. He's gonna evolve into something.
I wonder if he's gonna evolve into like something mining related, because he's
because the coal. Yeah, I can see it.
That'd be really dope.
I could see he turns to a rock steel type, and he's like a roaming like mine cart.
That'd be dope.
I can see it right now. That's one of those, like, that's so out there that's cool.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that's so cool. Like, I want to see him like do something crazy. Like, I want him to be one of the out there.
I've also seen some people say he could turn into like a locomotive. Like that boy just turns into a big old 18-wheeler or something. The reason why Steam Engine is a good ability, in my opinion, is purely because not only raised it by 3, which is a lot. If you get hit by 2 of a move, you got plus 6 speed, which is maxed out. The main reason why this ability is so good to me is because it's water and fire. If it was just water, then I would not want to use this, because most rock types, you get hit by 2 water moves, you probably die. But fire as well, and I resist that. I could take those. Please hit me with fire.
Look, the Grookey gang is going to have an advantage here. That's all I know.
You think your Score Bunny about to take me out with Ember? Let me go ahead and switch in my Roly-Poly real quick. What's going on?
He didn't even take that much damage, honestly, like in the screenshot.
Exactly.
That's scary.
That boy ate it up, because rock types are bulky. But yeah, Roly-Poly, he's out here. Do you think they'll give him like some exclusive like rock type move that's like a cold move that does something special?
It seems like they're giving a lot of like focus.
They haven't shown it yet. Yeah. Usually they'll show exclusive moves like that, like when they announce the Pokemon, but they can show it later on if they're going to do it.
4 months, I want to say, until it comes out.
Yeah. And plus, he has the unique ability though, so I don't know. Maybe they wanted to focus on the ability. Maybe that's why they left out the move. If they are going to do a move, I'm just speculating because I really like Roly-Poly and I want him to be really good. But now let's get to the main event when it comes to the new Pokemon. Let's get to the mans.
Duraludon.
Duraludon.
I don't even know how to say it.
Yeah, it's Duraludon. Like durable.
Duraludon.
And then like,
okay.
Yeah.
It's a dope name. It looks pretty incredible.
This boy out here looking crazy, but he's a Steel Dragon type. That is notable because he's the second Pokemon to get that typing, and the first one is Dialga. the first Pokemon since Dialga to possess this unique typing, which is really nice. Because Steel Dragon is a really good typing, especially in the days where fairy types exist now. That's really
I gotta say, his design is like probably one of the better ones that I've seen.
Does look really cool. My boy out here looking like Mecha Godzilla.
All right. Let's enough with that. I don't know if he looks like that. But his ability is definitely kind of interesting.
Light metal and heavy metal. They're interesting, but I don't know how good they're going to be for him. I mean, light metal is okay, but like that's a very niche ability when it comes to what it actually, like how it'll actually help you. Heavy metal is probably more all-purpose, but even then, I don't know how much it's going to do, because if you look at it, for being as big as he is, that boy don't weigh a whole lot, especially being a steel type. That boy pretty lean. Out here, he only 88 pounds. That boy light.
I'm wondering, though, like we were talking about this earlier, I'm assuming that they're going to have to replace our other Steel Dragon type. And he might just become a pseudo-legendary for this game.
I feel like if they were going to show up a pseudo-legendary, I feel like they would show up the baby first, the first form. I don't know. I'm not saying he couldn't be a pseudo-legendary. I think he's going to be more like Haxorus or Flygon, or one of those other one of those other dragons that's really strong, but not like the pseudo-legendary.
It could be that.
Like when people first saw Haxorus, they thought, oh, that's going to be the pseudo-legendary from Black and White. But then we saw Hydreigon. I'm sorry, still got to get used to that. When we saw Hydreigon, we were like, okay, that's the pseudo-legendary. Haxorus is just another dragon that's really strong.
Either way, I'm definitely going to be putting this boy in my team.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he's going to be one of the best of the Pokemon that we've seen so far out of the new ones.
I think those are all the Pokemon that we have. I mean, we can talk about Yamper, but that boy, all we know is that he's a dog electric type, and he's probably going to evolve at some point.
Oh, yeah, no, Yamper has to evolve. There's no way. They're going to make him into something. They're going to make him.
They always have that like
something
cool dog type, so I think he's going to be that.
He's going to be like the Houndoom or the Manectric or the Arcanine of this generation.
I would be surprised if he wasn't. Hey everyone, this is the end of the first part of this whole recording that we did. We are going to cut this up into a couple pieces because it's way too long and we want to make sure to be getting out content a little bit more regularly. Next part should be coming around tomorrow, if not the day after. So definitely check us out in the description below. We have all our socials there, and subscribe to us, leave a comment, hit the notification bell. You guys already know what to do. Give us some support, give us some feedback. We definitely appreciate it. So we'll see you guys later. Peace out.